Hello, everyone. This is LaShawn from Kingdom Building 24. I wanted to come on here to do just a quick video. Yesterday, I want to share what happened with me yesterday and the revelation that I got from it. Yesterday, I was driving. I was out and about, and when I stopped, I looked at my tires, and I noticed that my tires look what I would say ashy. One thing about me, I like a clean car, and I like for things to, look decent on it. Not that it's, I'm sure I probably mentioned this before. Not that this has anything to do with what I'm about to share with you, but anyway, I stopped and I put some tire shine, some spray on my tires to armor oil them down to give them a shine. And when I did, I happened to look at my back tire, and the back tire had a nail sticking in where it was sticking out, the head of it, to where I could see it clearly. So naturally, I took it. Well, first I called, to see a shop that I knew plug and patch tires to see if, I needed an appointment to come in and get it done, or could I just bring my car in? Well, anyway, to make a long story short, I took my car there, and the guy pulled it in, and he looked at it and he said, I can't do nothing with this. I can't patch it and I can't plug it. He said, because the nail is in the sidewall. And he said, when the nail is in the sidewall, you can't do nothing to it. And I said, oh God. And the tires are new, like pretty much new. It was a good tire. So I thought, I'm going to have to get another tire, which he told me that I would have to get another tire. But the reason I'm sharing this is he told me that it was dangerous to drive the car like that. I don't know how long that nail has been in my tire. I Googled to see what the effect was driving the car, because it was in there. Like I said, you could see the head. And again, I Googled to see, what Google had to say about a nail being in the sidewall of a tire, to make sure he wasn't just telling me that, because I thought, well, all you have to do is just pull the nail out and plug it. Well, when I did, what it said was you cannot drive if the nail has pierced the sidewall, as this significantly weakens the tire structure. So that was letting me know that if I was on the highway or anything, that tire could have blown out at any point, any time. Yeah, I don't know how long the nail has been in my tire, but I say this to say God is a keeper. God will keep his own. God will keep his children. The enemy will set up traps for you to try to take you out, or to try to block or stop something that God has for you. But God will reveal the traps of the enemy. When you are rooted and grounded in God, God will reveal the enemy's traps. And I just thank God for that on yesterday, because like I said, I have no idea how long that nail was in my tire. It could have happened yesterday. It could have been in there for days. I don't know. And I've been driving all around town in the area where I live. I've been on the highway. So my tire could have blown out at any point in time. But I just thank God for being a keeper. I have to share a scripture with that. Anytime I come on here, I got to give a scripture, because I'm not just, just coming on here, just speaking, but giving the revelation as to what I got behind the whole, deal with the tire yesterday. Again, kept by God. God revealing the trap of the enemy. But I want to read Psalms 91, verses 3 through 4, and I'll be reading from the New King James Version Bible. And it reads, he should deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the Let me start that over again. Surely he should deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the perilous pestilence. He shall cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you shall take refuge. His truth shall be your shield and buckler. Again, kept by God. Kept by God. I just thank God. So just know on today, whatever trap the enemy may think that he has set for you to take you out or to try to stop or block something that God has for you, the devil has no power. None. God is all power. And again, when you are a child of God, one that, has confessed your life, committed your life to God, and you know that the God's hand is on your life, the devil cannot take you out. So I just thank God on today for revealing the trap of the enemy. So just know today, whatever trap the devil may be trying to set up for your demise, God has it, and God has you. Be encouraged. Have a good evening.